I'm delighted to be here with you tonight. I have been working with the Fair Districts effort in Florida. And I simply want to say that it is an idea whose time has come and gone. It will mean that some politicians who are in safe and comfortable positions will have to move out of their comfort zone. But it will also ultimately mean that the balance of power can shift. And we can finally get some semblance of sanity in Tallahassee and begin to pass public policy that reflects the will of all the people of Florida, not just the special interests and the extreme regions of the political spectrum. So I would encourage you to call as many friends as possible and talk to as many people as possible about passing 5 and 6. There are a number of people who do not understand what 5 and 6 are and what they will do, unfortunately, but I think we're making some headway. In the black community, there's a lot of misinformation that's being disseminated, especially by one Corinne Brown, congresswoman from Jacksonville, the Jacksonville, Florida area. Corinne lives in a district that has been very, very safe for her for a very long time. She's afraid of competition, and she is willing to sabotage an effort that will help all of us in Florida just to protect her comfortable status. I think that is reprehensible, and I think perhaps if she has that attitude, maybe she shouldn't be in Congress. We have the rally that's coming up in a few days, and this is a watershed moment in politics in the state of Florida and around the nation, because this election cycle will in a very, very large way determine the course of public policy in this state and across this nation for a number of years to come. There are a lot of people who are angry about a lot of things, but do not know what the real problems are, where the real solutions lie, but feel that by blowing off steam and yelling and screaming and stomping and doing things that polarize the people of this nation somehow means progress. It is elusive to me that those who represent the so-called Tea Party movement think that the solution to our problems is to put more of the same craziness that got us to this place to begin with in office and to implement those kind of policies across this nation. That is very, very sad, because I was told that the signature definition of lunacy is to keep doing the same thing and expect different results. Those of us who are in this place tonight are not brought together by hatred or fear or misguided zeal, but a genuine desire to do the right thing at the right time for all the right reasons. We've come together because we have common challenges that are greater than our individual differences. Our combined strength is greater than anything we can do alone. We're not driven by hatred of government or paranoid mistrust of anything or anyone who is different, but hostility to the wanton abuse of power. We're here because when there is a revival of hatred, there must be a resurgence of goodwill. Where there is a rebirth of bigotry, there must be a renewal of tolerance. Where there is a swelling tide of ignorance, there must be a reinvigorated wind of understanding to drive it away. And we've not simply gathered to blow off steam and then go quietly back into the shadows and disappear. No, like William Lloyd Garrison, we are in earnest. We will not equivocate. We will not retreat one single inch. And our voices will be heard, because we are on the right side of history. And we have organized ourselves to bend that history in the right direction. We're here because we're tired. We're tired of bailouts on Wall Street and foreclosures on Main Street. We're tired of watered down health care and corporate welfare. We're tired of tax cuts for the rich and program cuts for the poor. We're tired of being used by politicians and abused by multinationals. We're tired of paying the banking thieves who rob us to take our money and then turn around and rob us again. We're tired of poverty drafts for the masses and corporate welfare for the classes. We're tired of demagogues and homophobes and extremist propaganda and ideologues. We're ready for full-time jobs that pay a living wage. We've assembled because we're ready for health care that covers every American. We've assembled because we're ready for international policies that promote genuine goodwill rather than propagate new markets for the instruments of war. We're ready for our children to be prepared and educated, not neglected and incarcerated. We're here because we're ready to take care of Mother Nature so that Mother Nature will have the capacity to take care of us. We're ready for the one America, under the rule of love, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all of us. We're here because this is our challenge and our opportunity. I close with these powerful words from my beloved John F. Kennedy. If by liberal they mean someone who looks ahead and not behind, someone who welcomes new ideas without rigid reactions, someone who cares about the welfare of other people. If they mean by liberal, someone who cares about the health of the people, their housing, their schools, their jobs, their civil rights, and their civil liberties. Someone who believes we can break through the stalemate and suspicions that grip us in our policies abroad. If that is what they mean by liberal, then I am proud to say, as I'm sure each of you is, I'm proud to be a liberal. Yeah.